This phone case lets you print pictures straight from your phone. They just like pop out. It's really cool, but the picture's really tiny and I kind of need glasses to see everybody's face on it. But the coolest part is that you can make the pictures come alive. This looks like something out of Harry Potter. And you're wondering like, hey Azzy, how does this work? And I'm like, well, you know, you need to use a phone app and look at it through the camera. So the picture isn't actually moving, it's moving on your phone. Still cool, but not as cool as it seems. Okay, so this is a car that turns into a phone. Okay, like maybe the phone's a little outdated. It's a dinosaur, okay? But this is the future, I'm telling you. One day we will be driving our cars. Wait, we do drive our cars. We'll be driving our phones. That's what I meant to say. I'm gonna totally mispronounce his name, but Moschino, which is like a fashion brand that's really cool, made this not so cool phone case, in my opinion. Because how are you supposed to fit this in your pocket? It looks like a full-on Windex bottle. What if you mix it up from your Windex bottle? Like what if like you're running late for school and you grab
your phone
while you're running out of class, but really you just grabbed your Windex bottle and now you're at school with the Windex bottle and no phone. Issues with this. This girl actually has it. I mean, she kind of makes it look cool, but like, I don't know if we can all pull it off. I know I can't.
I'm not this cool.
It's also $100. My dude over here, he's making fun of the case. Take this phone to a Windex bottle. I like him. I like him. Oh, and like his belt too. I think this is like a very popular belt they do. I like the belt. The phone, I'm like, sorry, I'll never make that noise again. Flip your phone around and you got an actual Gameboy on your phone case that works and has 40 games. 40. And it's not even that expensive. It's $25 for 40 games. I feel like that's a steal. Super steal. Like if your phone dies, you can just turn it around and play games. I mean, the pixels are kind of, you know, looking a little... Oh no, I made the noise again. Like, look how cool this thing is. The only problem is that I dropped my phone and I would break the Gameboy. Does this actually protect your phone? That's right, a phone case, but also a hairbrush, and a pretty big hairbrush at that. You can literally brush your hair and be on the phone at the same time. Like, hey, what's good? But it'll be a little more difficult to brush your hair and text at the same time. It'll probably look something like this. Oh, but it's kind of like a nice head massage. Like, I'm here for it. You look stupid. I also like that it comes with a little mirror, but also thinking about this in my pocket. If you just saw me make a weird face, it's because while I said that, I thought that would be painful to have in your pocket. All the little bristles just poking you all the time. This is an edible phone case made in Japan. It's literally edible. It also kind of just looks like a hash brown from McDonald's. But here's the kicker. This thing costs $64. $64. Why not just buy a regular phone case and then like 80 hash browns from McDonald's? That's a steal. See, I know how to save money. You're pretty much making money. You're welcome. I got you. Also, like, can we just talk about how unsanitary that'd be? Like, you know when you're on your phone, your hands are sweating and your phone is getting sweaty, but then you want to eat the sweaty phone case that you have that you've been putting on tables and like on floors. Like, I don't know why we're putting our phones on floors, but like, if you did, this would be disgusting. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, this isn't technically a phone case, but it's an AirPod case, close enough. It is adorable. It's a little mini Celine handbag for like the fashionista, you know? Or you can just make your hamster carry your AirPods for you. Just make sure he doesn't eat them. And he'll be stylish all the time. I used to have a hamster, I miss you. Ah! No! No! Why does that look so much like skin? Get this thing away from me. What is this even made out of? Probably plastic or rubber? I hate it so much. I don't think I've ever hated something so much as I've hated this. It's terrifying. It just looks like his hand is a square, like it like blends in with his skin and it's like, I made this noise again. Why am I making that noise today? What's wrong with me? I like can't help it. You know when you like are trying not to do something and then you keep doing it? My body's working against me. This phone case is made out of hair. Hair. It's great only if you're a secret agent spy and you don't want people to think you're on the phone. So people just think you're like touching your hair. Or maybe you just really like long hair, you know? Who needs hair extensions when you can just have a hairy phone case, am I right? Sometimes when we think of things, we probably just shouldn't create them. Like this is one of those things that whoever thought of this just shouldn't have made it. Nobody needs this except for secret agents. But I'm sure they have like more clever ways, like little things in their ears ears and stuff, you know? Can you imagine how hard it'd be to take a photo with this? The hair strands would always be in your shot. Photobombing every photo. But on the bright side, if you're bored in class, you can just braid your hair. Also, like, guaranteed not to make any friends, or maybe more friends. I don't know. I feel like this could go either way. Either it's a conversation starter or everybody thinks you're weird. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with being weird. I'm weird, but like this is probably like better left not bought. This is where the term handheld phone comes into. Hey! Like this video if you like my pun one. I was proud of that one, okay? Great. This is just great. You know when you have a phone call at 5, but then a beach to go to at 6? Actually, phones and beaches don't mix very well. There's sand everywhere and water. Also, imagine standing on your phone, like being so tired in the morning and going to put your flip-flops on and you just put your phone on and crush it. A phone case for painting. Did Bob Ross make this or what? This is also very inconvenient. Like, yeah, sure, you can paint anywhere you go. But can you imagine how much paint you would get everywhere? Your fingers would always be covered in paint everywhere. Everything would be ruined. A phone cup holder. I don't really understand how this works though. Because how is the phone holding the cup? Or is the cup holding the phone? Well, my brain almost exploded. Also, generally not a great idea to keep hot liquids around phones or any technology. This is an iPad case, you know, in case of emergencies.
I'm weird.
This one's so weird, man. It's so weird. I can't. I won't. I refuse to own this. Maybe this person just doesn't want to get their iPad stolen. No one's gonna steal your iPad if this is what your case looks like. Nobody wants that. Finally! Phone case I could actually get behind. This one's nice. Never feel unsafe again unless you forget your phone somewhere. But also, if you replace that with a breath freshener, never have bad breath again. I need that. This phone case lets you have 2 screens. But wait, why do we need 2 screens? You literally can't look at the front and the back at the same time. Why would you need 2? What's the point? What's the point? Oh, maybe this would allow us to finally take a selfie with the front camera. Everybody knows this camera takes better selfies, but like, it's so much easier to like look at yourself while you're taking a selfie. Do you guys agree with me? Because otherwise, if I take a selfie the other way, I'm like making weird faces and I'm like, why am I doing that? Why can't I just act normal? But like, why? Why would I need 2 clocks on my phone? I don't need to be reminded anymore about how much time I waste on YouTube. Like, I don't need to be reminded. I know, I already feel guilty enough as it is. This phone case helps you hold your phone completely still. It's great for people starting off on YouTube or people making TikTok videos because your phone is never gonna be like jiggly. If your hand is shaky, phone's not shaky. This phone case is so cool. It changes colors when you touch it. Now you know when people are snooping through your phone. The evidence never lies. But you gotta catch them real fast because that's disappearing just like that. It actually changes colors because the cases are heat sensitive. How cool is that? Also, probably wouldn't work with my hands because I'm always cold. My hands are freezing all the time. I just need to be like not living in Canada where it's cold. I love Canada though, but like the winters are like no bueno for me. When your phone case is more expensive than your actual phone, it's kind of ridiculous. This phone case is made out of titanium and is $1,500. It's literally cheaper to buy a phone case every time it breaks. If it ever breaks, I've never had a phone case break. But even if it does, it's cheaper to just keep buying phone cases than to buy this one. And then what? They keep upgrading the phones. In like a month, there'll be a new phone probably, and then you can't use your super expensive phone case. Seems kind of like a waste of money to me at least. Especially because it's not doing anything cool, like brushing my hair or printing pictures, making me play video games. And the worst part is that you can't even call this a case. It only covers the sides, like the bumpers. Your phone can still get scratched. Why are you paying so much money for such an incomplete case? Oh, I need this. A giant fluffy phone case. Perfect for keeping your hands warm in the winter. Also kind of disgusting. Imagine all the disgustingness that would just like grow in the fur over time. By the way, I don't think this is real fur. Like what animal is pink? I guess they could die. I just really don't think it is. Probably faux. Yeah, I just want to touch it. Fashion has gone too far. Too far, I say. This is disgusting. Disgusting. I mean, like, style is subjective and like, no, I'm not the best at style, but like, I hate this. Also, what if you step in a puddle? Why would you keep your phone on your shoe? Lobster phone for the win. I bet you thought I'd say I hate this. Curveball. It's kind of funny. Also, I kind of hate it. Oh, now this is my kind of phone case. This is beautiful. Look at it. I think this person must have made this. It's so nice. I didn't even know all these colors of M&M existed. Do they taste the same? Yep, you can literally stick your fingers up a nose with this phone case. I bet it's like really easy to hold though, you know? Looks weird, but probably very convenient, like very practical. I don't like it. Well, I'll admit when something's practical. Like your selfie game, it'd be on point. Something in my eye. Help, help, help. Shoe phones. Stepping into 2020. Like I like how it can stay mounted a bit, but I also don't like it. I wouldn't fit in your pants or your bag. Also, I feel like I'd just poke myself with it all the time. I kind of don't need this in my life. Making me feel hungry. I just kind of just want to
Yet.
Probably shouldn't eat a phone case. Probably not edible. I hope it's not. Who knows? Phone cases nowadays are wildin'. A phone case can be anything it wants to be in 2020. 2020, it's a good time to be a phone case. Or a person. We've gone so far.
That was deep.
It's awful, but it's better than turning your cat into a phone. Please don't tell me that's what's next. Somebody just duct tapes their phone on their cat. I don't think you could even do that. Cats, they don't play around. At least my cat does not play around. He would bite my hand off and my phone off if I tried. This phone case was developed by KFC Japan, and it's a giant chicken leg. Imagine pulling this out of your bag. Imagine being on a date and pulling this out of your bag, or being in a meeting, pulling this out of your bag, meeting somebody for the first time, pulling this out of your bag. Can anyone even take you seriously? Can you take yourself seriously? She looks so happy. She's a good actor. No one's that happy with that phone. It also kind of looks like it would hurt. Pulling that up for so long, talking to your friend for an hour, oof, exhausting. Let me know what your guys' phone cases look like in the comments. Mine looks like this. I kind of ruined it by putting this on it, but it's just easier to hold, okay? Just easier to hold. Let me know what your guys' phone cases look like in the comments. I'm curious. I love you guys all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye!